Whatever it is, super mutants just hit the place. They're still trying to rebuild. Should be easy pickings.
If there's anything left. How good is this source of yours?
It's good, Shank. I don't bring you bullshit.
Got 4 good
And I'd
hours
like
of
to
sleep
keep it
last
that
night.
way. Here, earn this. Anything else you find out?
Shank, you'll be the first to know.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you and Nuka World's favorite Cyclops are standing here, well, I suppose he expects you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long did it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Hey now, no convincing, just a friendly conversation between like-minded individuals.
Whoa there. I haven't decided yet.
Well, then let me help you make up your mind. Because it's a damn good idea. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
I wanted to ask about your role in this.
I'm listening.
What is it that you get out of helping me do this?
I've been well taken care of up to this point. I ain't greedy, but people with my kind of talents aren't common. All I'm looking for is a continuation of the lifestyle I've become accustomed to, and the same piece of the Commonwealth pie everyone else around here has been itching to take a bite of.
Which gang do you work for?
Don't work for the gangs. Gage brought me in to work for the overboss. Plan was I'd advise Coulter in his grand scheme to run roughshod over the Commonwealth. And despite Coulter's change of heart, I've kept my ear to the ground, just in case that day ever came. I'm hoping today might finally be it.
So what exactly is it you do?
I'll walk you through all the ins and outs of getting us established on the other side of those mountains. Claiming territory, running jobs, keeping folks loyal. Gage and Coulter also tasked me with keeping on top of the goings-on back there, so I'll provide you with guidance on the places we can hit and the places we can't. Kind of makes me your one-stop shop for causing havoc in the Commonwealth.
That was all I had?
So, does that mean you're ready to begin?
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears.
Shank ain't kidding. This is gonna be all kinds of fun.
So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things. Territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
I think you know what I'd rather do, boss.
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The pack.
Sure. I'll get a stake on a string or something.
Gotta let the dogs run around every once in a while, huh?
That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Green Top Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
What were those targets you recommended before?
Croup Manor, Taffington Boathouse, Green Top Nursery, and the Slog. Again, I can't guarantee those will all be available targets till I check my notes. But if they are, they're certainly a good place to start. Now you ready to make your decision?
I'm ready.
Good. So, what's the target? Wait, pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
Don't you ever question me.
Just wanted to make sure. So, to get these folks to scram, you got two main options. Buy them out, or scare them off. Either way, the more afraid they are, the simpler or cheaper getting them gone will be. Lizzie Wyeth over with the operators should have some toys that'll make running them off easier. And it's worth keeping in mind, the more populated or fortified a place is, the more prep you're gonna want to do before trying to run them off. But ultimately, it's up to you, boss. Good luck.
Over, boss? Making trouble? Good.
If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't want it.
Wow, wow, look who it is. Are you here to grace my humble market stand with your presence, oh great boss, sir?
Damn right. You should thank me. It's not every day I wander out to visit the peasants.
For a second there, I thought you might be making a joke. Hell, I even considered laughing. But then I remembered it's not a joke at all. It's the truth I live with every day. We do all the work, then the gangs reap the rewards. Pretty sweet setup, at least for you. But I guess it doesn't really matter what I think, does it? As long as I'm wearing this collar, I'm no better than a slave.
Hey, it's not my fault things are like this. I just got here.
Never said it was. Just figured you should know what you're getting into. Now, if you need guns or ammo, I'm the one you talk to. And before you ask, yeah, everyone pays. Even you.
Why do I have to pay for this stuff? I'm the Ofer boss, remember?
Like any market, this place needs caps to run. Whether it's for payoffs, bribes, you name it. I don't mean any offense, boss. It's just the way things run around here.
I'll take a look, sure.
Sure?
You a fan of antiques, boss?
Don't worry about me. I'll stay in line.
The traders here are no better than slaves. Poor bastards.
Hey, boss. Gotta admit, it was good to see Coulter go down. He scared the hell out of me. Gave me nightmares.
What was he like?
In a word, violent. The other raiders might also tell you that he got a little too comfortable in the position. In any case, he wasn't someone whose bad side I ever wanted to be on. Just like I don't ever want to be on yours.
You don't know anything about me. I could be a lot worse than he was.
You're absolutely right, boss. I shouldn't have said that. Was stupid of me. So, what do you think? About running Nuka World, I mean. Figure it must be a pretty tough job. Keeping all these raiders in line.
I wasn't really looking to become the overboss of Nuka World, but I might as well enjoy the benefits of my position.
Makes sense to me. Well, I'm sure you've got more important stuff to do than talk to me. Or were you here to pick something up?
What have you got?
A little bit of everything, really. General supplies, some components, that kind of thing. So, what can I get for you?
Let's see what you have.
Right away, boss.
You know, in a lot of instances, poor life choices will get you killed.
Guns and ammo here. Everyone runs out of ammo sooner or later. So, what do you need?
General supplies here. Come and stock up.
I'd bring my kids here someday, if not for all these raiders.
Gotta keep stocked up on supplies, right?
You're lucky Nish is in charge. If it were up to me, you'd be dead.
Looking to chill out, get fired up. Either way,
You
I
see that
got what
crazy
you need.
robot dressed like a bottle?
Not looking
Must
for
be
trouble,
stressful.
just some good deals.
Running this den of backstabbers, throat cutters, and double dealers. Let my chems put that troubled mind at ease, eh?
What have you got?
The medicine you need to set yourself free. I've got chems of all kinds for you, boss. Just tell me what you need.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You got it, boss.
Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas.
Ain't good since.
As long as you keep your eyes on the merchandise and offer me, I'm happy to do business.
What have you got?
It changes every day, to be honest. But I try to keep a good mix of weapons, supplies, and trinkets. It's a decent bet I've got something you want.
Let's see what you got.
Hey there, boss. You really laid a beat down on Coulter. That was something. Guess that means his big plans for the park died with him.
Big plans, huh? Did that include getting killed in his own arena?
Well, of course not, boss. Back when Coulter first took over, he had big ideas. And he made some big promises. His plan was to get the power plant back online and light up the whole park, making it easier to conquer and safer for all of us. We could have done it too, but things changed. Slowed down. Coulter stopped pushing, stopped caring so much.
Why did he stop caring? Did something happen?
Some of the gangs were guessing he got too comfortable, but I don't really know. Well, I'm just a trader, so I know my opinion doesn't count for anything. But I still think it's a good plan. Hell, I might even give those poor bastards out in Dry Rock Gulch a fighting chance.
What poor bastards are you talking about?
Back when the raiders took over, some of us, the traders who were here before, I mean, got away. Last I heard, those folks were holed up in Dry Rock Gulch. They're probably struggling. If they're alive at all. You think you'll follow through on Coulter's plan? Get the juice flowing again?
Coulter had the right idea. I just might finish what he started.
I hope you do, boss. Truth is, I've dreamed about that day more than once. Not sure why, really. Maybe I've just grown attached to the place. What with all the work I've done on it. It sounds funny, I know, but I think Nuka World is something really special. I think she deserves to have her lights shine again. And just imagine, at night you'd see it for miles around. Folk would talk about it. They'd come from all over to shop in the market. That's a lot of caps for you and the gangs.
When you put it that way, it does sound like a pretty good idea.
It's your call, boss. But there's plenty of time to figure things out. Gotta get back to work here. See you around, boss.
Mason's been waiting for you.
Those disciples don't want to show their face? We ain't hiding anything. We're the best. Boss, let's chat. A little bird told me you're looking for some tools to help claim us some new outposts. And ain't it just your lucky day? Wait till you see what I got. Found some toys a couple operators left on their corpses in a back alley. Not sure how they got themselves dead like that. I took them apart and made a little something different out of the parts. It was just gonna be a toy for my pets. It's more useful than that. Beasts find these things irresistible. Toss them on the ground, and anything nearby and hungry will come a-running, ripping anything in their path to pieces. But, you're gonna want to be a safe distance away. Because, well, things leak a little. Don't want to end up becoming a snack yourself. Oh, and here, take this book. It'll show you how to make more. Don't look so surprised. We ain't all knuckle-draggers.
A bag of animal bits? Well, this isn't the worst thing I've ever been given. Thank you, Mason.
You're welcome. And when you're putting that to good use claiming new haunts, don't forget us.
Hey.
You're still up to that little task I gave you, yeah?
Who are we talking about here?
A couple of Brotherhood of Steel a-holes. We'll be doing the world a favor.
I hope you're not under the impression I do this for nothing.
The rules of the pack. You help chase down the prey, you share in the spoils. So yeah, you'll get some.
Don't worry. I'm still on it.
All right.
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
Everyone earns their place. Put in it.
Some kind of death wish? Oh, it's you. Watch yourself. The pack sticks together.
Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, how high were they when they built this place?
Welcome back. Showing the operators a good life, ain't you, boss?
We'd all considered putting a bullet in Coulter's back at some point. Suppose you just beat us to
Gotta
it.
say, I'm
People
more
who
and
do
more
their job well.
Hey there.
Overboss. A pleasure. Shank said you might need some tools to ease relations with the people of the Commonwealth. Well, you've come to the right place. I've put together a couple of toys that should make getting what you want out of those rubes easier. Only thing we ask in return is that you remember the operators when you're handing out new territory on the other side of the mountains.
Don't worry. Your gang will be taken care of.
Wonderful. So, first up, something to manipulate a target. It's a homemade distillation brewed to mimic human flight pheromones. Toss one of these grenades at the feet of your target, and convincing the wary settler suddenly becomes a much simpler affair. Now, to function effectively, I had to make the formula precise. So it's not going to work on people in any of the big towns like Bunker Hill or Diamond City, nor on caravanners. But for your purposes, hitting settlements out in the Commonwealth, it ought to give you a serious edge.
Stink bombs. Lovely.
Just give them a try first, Overboss. I think you'll enjoy the results. Here. Only had enough to make the one locally. But you can take the recipe as well, should you find yourself wanting more. So, the other trick up our sleeve is a little more broad spectrum than the grenades. Gulp down a couple lungfuls, and anyone you speak to will be far more apt to give you what you want. Plus, I've winnowed down the addiction risk to near zero, so no need to fear repeat usage. Here. Ingredients for that one have been tricky to find, But between that and the grenade, you should have no problem getting at least one settlement under your control before you have to brew up your own. And just remember us when you're crushing those poor settlers underfoot, hmm?
If it ain't the big bad overboss. Couldn't have shown up a year ago, huh?
Glad to see you're back in the right crew. Knew you had some sense.
Well, I've seen guys lose their mind just trying to hold onto too much trash they're convinced is gold.
Made some good moves, boss. Guess Gage knew what he was doing for once.
So much money spent on this place, just to hawk some soda. Sad, don't you think?
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I
Hey
could
Max,
do it.
Overboss. Got a task I think you might be a good fit for. Any chance you'd be up for some work?
Whatever it is, I'll take care of it.
Glad to hear it. An old ally's requested assistance in disposing of someone. I want them in our debt, so I'd like you to take care of their target.
Sounds like it's time to put bullets in faces.
Sounds fun. Was hoping that's what you'd say. Watch yourself out there.
Yes.
Hey, you.
I don't feel so. Whew. What is it?
I'm here for your land. You should leave while you can still walk.
Whoa, whoa. Take it easy, all right? Look, I can't just abandon this place. It's home.
You stay here another minute and trust me, you're gonna regret it.
Christ, no need to do anything rash, all right? Land's yours.
Move.
Yeah. This... okay.
Toss out the troublemakers. Keep that in mind.
Yeah?
Hey,
There's something you want?
come with me. There's something you need to see.
Okay. Lead the way.
Hey.
Hey there.
Can I help you?
I have this necklace that would look wonderful on you. Here.
Okay, I guess. Wait a minute.
Help!
Mags Black in Nuka Town owns you.
Oh my
Get
God.
moving.
What just happened?
I don't see anything.
Something's out there. Got company.
Finders keepers, am I right?
Help me! Someone!
Weird. Area not secure.
So that's it.
Area unknown. Mason who bit the hand off a Yao Guai. So, watch what you try to feel. Unless you ain't fond of your fingers.
Something's out there. Think we're in trouble. Fire.
Hey.
Run with us, boss. We keep our own and bury our shit.
I suppose that's something worth building, whatever it is.
You've crossed the line, General. There are some things I can't forgive. I thought I knew you. I trusted you. And then you joined up with the scum that prey on the Commonwealth.
Whoa, you're out of line, Garvey. I'm still the general of the Minutemen.
And that's the damned shame of it all. Don't think that the Minutemen will stand by and let you bring even more misery to the Commonwealth. If that means shooting at you and your new friends, so be it. But that's in your hands. You can still turn back and try to actually make the Commonwealth a better place.
I'll think about it.
You'll think about it? That's the kind of meaningless bullshit I've come to expect from you. For the Commonwealth's sake, I hope you change your mind and come back to being the general we hoped for. I'll follow your orders as a loyal Minuteman. But our friendship is over. I could never trust you like that again.
I cleared out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
That's great news. Once folks have some place to call their own, they'll be willing to help defend it. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements. In the meantime...
I rescued that kidnapped settler. We've got another settlement on our side now.
Good. Another win for the Minutemen. Keep it up, and pretty soon we'll have the whole Commonwealth behind us.
Hey, Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
I'll take a look, sure.
Always happy to make a sale.
Rather be off murdering a pint. This'll do.
Hope I don't have to head back out there anytime soon.
Got another one coming through the gauntlet, boss.
Ain't easy keeping position. We all do our part.
Am I my brother's keeper? You better believe it. You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
What can I say? I'm good at what I do.
Well, that didn't take long. Not sure the big boss lady needs a big reward, but fair's fair. Here you go. Boss, I got something else that requires your attention.
I'm here to help.
And here I thought I'd have to soften you up more. I want to cause a little ruckus for our so-called friends, the operators. They made what they think is a powerful ally. Little do they know, alliances with corpses don't last long. If you catch my meaning.
Think I'm gonna enjoy that?
Yeah, I thought you would like that.
Ignore the peacocking the other gang is doing. He'll demand it.
What's up?
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
That was all I had.
You got it.
The pack lets it all hang out.
Too short for bullshit. Gotta party like it's your last day every day. Those disciples don't want to show their face. We ain't hiding anything. We're the best.
Over, boss. Making trouble?
Nuka World is a trap for fools, and an opportunity for those who recognize it.
Did you miss me?
The Overboss returns, alive and well enough. Here you are, your piece of the spoils. There is another job available, if you're interested, Overboss.
What you got?
A supply train of ours was hit, forced to dig in to protect the goods. I'd have you go in to ensure their survival.
Anything we've got is worth holding on to, boss.
My kind of work.
Then I'll leave you to it.
Coulter said we'd all have more caps than we knew what to do with. I'm glad that bastard's dead.
Packing disciples. Bunch of amateurs playing dress-up.
Only one gang you ought to be backing around here. You're looking at him.
Missed the spots, guys. Sweep that patchy down.
Please, just leave me alone. I'm doing my best, okay? If Lizzie asks you to volunteer for one of her tests,
Just having a little fun, Granny.
came a long
Keeping the
way
kid
to
on
see
his
this
toes.
place.
I don't give a whole rat's ass how
Mags, William, and Liz.
Now that Nuka World
Hey there.
Don't listen to the bleeps of those operators, folks.
shit keeps settlements in the
That ain't
Not bad for these traders, having to wear the collars
Work
like
hard,
that.
play hard. That's the raider way. So, what are you drinking?
What have you got?
I got whatever liquor this rowdy bunch can get their hands on. From fine spirits to rot gut that'll put a fire in your belly. What'll it be?
Let's see what you got.
You bet.
Hey, asshole, you're listening to Raider Radio.
Not looking for trouble, just some good deals.
Hey, anybody listening? Got some good news for you.
You can take something?
All those damn robots in the Galactic Zone, no longer a problem, thanks to our kick-ass overboss.
Whatever.
And the overboss has decided to leave the Galactic Zone in the hands of the operators. Maybe with something to do, they won't be so damn bored all the time. And if it's ours, do you all realize what this means?
Sure could use a
Nuka
drink.
World, it all
Gotta be some liquor around here somewhere.
Hell yeah, man. This one ain't about me. It's about this friend that I have. Who is not
You
me.
really should rethink where you stand. Unless you're a fan of watching.
Was on sentry duty the other night. Spotted a pair of disciples.
Well, well. Rumor going around is that some big bad raider boss strolled into the Commonwealth and talked a group of settlers right off their land. Not too shabby.
It's a damn good start.
I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2, provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk up in Fizztop. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, convince them to hand over the goods, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets to some kneecaps.
Why stop at kneecaps?
There any details I should know about these methods?
Well, these jobs run pretty similar to those for claiming territory. Using force will give you more places you can target. Plus, settlers can't just blow you off. You try scaring them into paying up without laying some groundwork first, it could end up being a costly endeavor. Now, any thoughts on how you want to do this?
Let me talk to them. I'll get them to hand over what we need.
Sure. So, which crew you want keeping an eye on the place once you get them to bend the knee?
The operators.
I'll send word along. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new outpost. No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, you can check the map in your Pip-Boy. The Slog might be a good choice to hit, though I'd have to confirm that's still the case. So, where do you want to hit? Huh. Was that? Yup, that place'll do. So, to get these settlers to cough up provisions, they need to know that we aren't a crew to be trifled with. You can try convincing them to pay up, or you could rough them up some. Let them know we mean business. Tools from the operators could also make your life easier. And if none of that works, well, I suppose you could always try paying one of them to convince the rest. But you got options. Good luck.
Mason earned his... place at the top. Don't forget that.
Seems like every time I fix one thing, another thing breaks.
Mags and William are strict as far as bosses go. You can do the job.
Guess you heard the alarm, huh? Well, you know the deal. You want to take down another worthless wastelander?
Time to put on a show.
Hell yeah! No better way to earn a raider's respect than kicking some ass in front of a crowd. Just head for the arena whenever you're ready, boss.
Watch yourself. The pack sticks together.
Oh, hey, boss. Didn't see you there.
Looks like we got ourselves a good, safe spot to take a breather.
Move. Hey, you.
Can I help you?
I'm here to make you an offer. This place will supply me and my friends in Nuka World caps, food, whatever you got. In exchange, we won't bother you.
Oh, I don't know. A lot of hard work goes into this place. Can't just give it to you.
Listen, you're gonna start working for me now, all right? Just keep the supplies coming and we won't have any problems.
Fine, if it'll get you off my back. Now please, get the hell out of here.
Hey.
Need something from me?
Hey.
Everything okay, boss?
Hey, got any gear for sale?
Next time we're back in Nuka Town, you're welcome to take a look.
Get out of my way.